Oh my gosh, it was so delicious when I launched my program.
Oh, I said it was a Porsche. And he's like, a Carrera is a Porsche.
No, I don't want to touch divorce. I do not want to become a divorce coach.
No one does what she does. No one has her story. Can you see this? No one has her authority.
You know, I have an MBA. I have all the certificates in life coaching, spiritual coaching, executive coaching, NLP. Put it all together, and I was so lost.
How do you feel different? What's different?
Everything's different. Everything is different. Because when I stand up here now, I have actually done the work. I've seen the transformation in my clients. I am inside of my story, bringing my story, my coaching program, my entire body of work all together. So when I stand here and I'm telling my story and I'm speaking to you with all the shifts, I'm thinking of Brenna and Sandra and this person and that person and how like all of us can resonate with the work.
Beautiful. Yeah, amazing. Not just inspiring, right? Not just inspiring. So much authority and personal experience, like your own life is included.
Yes.
Your own life is included. Amazing. What would you like to share about the process?
Oh my gosh, how much time do we have? I cannot, like, it makes me want to cry. You know, I embarked on this journey about 4 or 5 years ago, knowing that I have a mission, and I don't know what it is, but I have a mission. And, you know, the left brain side of me, the executive side of me, the corporate driven side of me said, okay, go and do all the certificates, all the schooling, all the classes, all the programs, read all the books. This can't be hard. Like, you've managed harder than this. You were in Dubai working at Emirates. Like, this can be nothing, you know? And the deeper I got into this, the deeper I realized this is nothing like I've ever done in the 30 years of my professional, academic, everything. You know, I have an MBA. I have all the certificates in life coaching, spiritual coaching, executive coaching, NLP. Put it all together, and I was so lost. And so when I came to Cali and Bold and Visible, it was almost 3 years ago. When I came into the work, something about the workshop spoke to me like it has to so many of you. Because there's this very strong spiritual element inside me. And I needed that connection. I needed someone to get me. And when I came into the program, it was like, oh my gosh, can I get a little bit more of this? You know, of course, you first come into the 12-week program and you think you're going to go and launch your program and you're going to become like Callie, and that's not going to happen. But
eventually,
that's not going to happen at the 12 weeks. But you also understand that, oh my goodness, you forget why you came in, because it's almost like there's this guidance that is saying, just trust her. We put her here to help you. You got to trust. So the first thing she said to us was, empty your vessel, have a beginner's mindset. And I was, you know, kind of like Kimberly, like, you know, I knew what I was doing. Like, you're not going to tell me after 30 years of all my accomplishments, suddenly I don't know what I'm doing. No, I was at such a roadblock. I was so stuck. I couldn't see in front of me. It was dark. So I emptied all my vessel. I said, oh, forget about all that? Okay, I'm going to forget about all that. Show me what you got. And every program took me to the next level, took me to the next level. until business mastery. Oh my gosh, business mastery. Business mastery gave me the blueprint. Business mastery refined every detail I needed to know that, you know, it was allowed by God. Through Kelly, it was the roadmap. And yes, there was resistance with target marketing, and poor Callie and Ethan had so many different sessions with me. And I was like, no, I don't want to touch divorce. I do not want to become a divorce coach. No, Tinosh, you have to trust us. It's not about divorce.
It's not a divorce coach.
It's not a divorce coach. And so I said, okay. And we kept going over and over and over it. And let me tell you, oh my God. Oh my gosh. It was so delicious when I launched my program. And every week I couldn't believe how things would come together. And these women, I've had women that had the flu or COVID. If it was me, I probably wouldn't have showed up. They would still show up and just have their camera off because it was that good. And I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just saying what we learned is so good because Callie was right. What she taught us, once again, I resisted, but like Ethan, I said, okay, I actually did. I texted her and I said, oh my gosh, you're so right. You're so on the money on this. Because Rise with Purpose, actually the title came from Callie. She does not leave you. She holds your hand all the way through. And even when you don't see it and you see it as a divorce coach, she patiently, politely, gently still tells you what you need to do. And then once you go through it, like Ethan did for all these years, you realize she's not kidding. She's right. And so I can't tell you, every single week I would text Callie and say, oh my God, this week was epic. Like, oh my God, I can't. And honestly, by the end, I got the feedback that we would give to Callie.
Right.
This was like fun. No other program. This was so experiential. This was so interactive. We were all involved. This was so all about connection. Wow. And the transformation blew me out of the water. Thank you for listening.
Crazy, right?
You asked.
Well, and don't we get to have that much excitement and enthusiasm for our own work? Right? Like,
it's just
please.
So much fun.
Please.
So much fun.
Yeah, I love how you say that. You're so animated. What would you say to women who are thinking about joining our VIP program and they're not sure and they wonder, should I not? What's my story? Why is it so important?
You know, I told Callie this not too long ago. You cannot press fast forward. You have to go through each process to be able to elevate yourself to the next. It's like you want to go into high school, you got to do junior high. You want to go into junior high, you got to go through elementary. You just can't skip. And I'm telling you, this work is like no other business. We're all very accomplished, brilliant women, highly educated in our own fields. And yet this, if you want to be out there and you want to save the world, there's so many bogus programs out there. This is the blueprint. And so coming on stage last year was the beginning of building that authority and confidence for me, not only from within, but also family, friends, network, LinkedIn, my own, Instagram business clients. they see me. They see the videos that Ethan and Callie created for me, which are just so incredibly professional. They see you with that authority and they say, oh, when she writes in her LinkedIn speaker, she's not just saying that. She's talking the talk, walking the walk.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but now I'm sitting here in front of you and I'm just babbling on. But this confidence is coming because I came on stage last year. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right? It's like, it's true. What's on the other side? Well, you reminded me, the black Porsche. Want to tell that story?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay. So the black Porsche, there's a big significance to it. Okay, just 2 seconds, go back a little bit. The reason I embarked on this path is because of my father, my deceased father, who came through and told me that I was going to get on a mission. And he was very excited about this mission for me. And fast forward 2 years, I'm just going crazy. How am I going to get there? What is this mission? I don't know what he's talking about. All I remember is him saying, don't give up. Oh, easy for you to say. Could you give me the roadmap? So he put Callie probably in front of me, right? So now the Porsche. So we're putting together my story, and I'm finished with my story. Who would talk about a possession they have? Like, that's not something we talk about. In fact, that was the last thing even on my mind because I honestly lost everything I had due to COVID. And Callie was helping me with my story. So once I completed my story, as you all have, and you submit it, and then you just wait for approval, one afternoon, I get a text from Callie. Tinosh, what kind of car do you have? Or what kind of car do you drive? What? And I'm like, is she kidding me? Okay, she must be bored. So I said, oh, I have a Carrera. And she said, oh, what year and what model? And I said, I have a 2002. Oh, no, what color and what year? So I have a 2002 black Carrera.
Collector's edition.
And she says, no, not yet. And she says to Ethan, oh, I was close. I said Porsche. And he just says Carrera is a Porsche. So what happened was my father came through to her and said she didn't lose everything. She still has the Porsche 2002 black Porsche Carrera collector's edition.
I had written collector's edition.
Yeah.
Porsche, black Porsche collector's edition in her story. And
Even
I said to Ethan,
even year and color.
and the year and the color. And Ethan, we were in Costa Rica in our retreat in Costa Rica where we live for some of the year. And I texted, I'm going to check it out. And I was like, oh, I said it was a Porsche. And he's like, a Carrera is a Porsche. Duh. But I had even put collector's edition. And so it was just like such a...
But do you know what that means? That became everything. That was my sign from Spirit saying, trust her. Yeah. Trust her. That was like a validation. No one would know that. No one would even care to go and look that up. And even if you tried, you won't even see it. So that was validation to say, trust her. Whatever she's guiding you with, trust her. And I did. As she says, I got rid of the no face and I put on this yes face. And I was just sign me up. Where do I show up?
Well, I love your energy, Tinosh, and what you're bringing the world. And again, market, right? Very specific. Her offer, like, can you see how all of these pieces are so sharp? You're not wondering what is it, get to it. You have a huge market. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay. How many of you think, oh, there's a million divorce coaches, like when you're thinking of your own offer, your own next thing? Well, yeah, but there's so many people that do this or this, right? The market's flooded. Has anyone felt that? All the time. We didn't even look at the market, okay? There's no one next to her at all. No one can. There's no one, Tinosh. We made a little reel of last year's story of hers, and we put it with some copy. Holy, right? Her copy that's somatically built, that we build together from your story. Striking. Her authority, right? He proposed to me on the last flight
Of the
Concorde. And, rise with purpose. What's the whole, I'm tired now.
I can't remember.
Confident, super tired after divorce. Anyways, but can you see, like, there's her and her powerful authority. She's so compelling. It's so powerful.
But that also came from last year's stage.
Yeah. It came from the story stage. Yes. And we use all these assets, the images, today's work is going to go for these women into all of their, we're going to purpose it into their beautiful landing pages and offers and the work out in the world, right? And it's what's so compelling. It's what's so compelling. But it doesn't matter what anyone else does, or if there's 5 million of those. No one does what she does. No one has her story. Can you see this? No one has her authority. It doesn't matter if there's 1 million people doing this, what I do. No one has my story. No one does what I do. Are you kidding?
Right.
Really? No, they don't.
Right.
And so you do not need to compete.
Mm-mm.
Can you guys see this? Yes. You don't need to compete. It's your story.
What's so amazing is that here we are all in this container, every single one of us doing light work, and yet every single one of us, just like our fingerprint, we're different. What we're putting out is different. Like she said, No one is doing what I'm doing, but yet we're all serving women to rise, to live better lives, to change the planet.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And in this container, there's zero competition. Mm-hmm. We only support each other to rise up and to rise with purpose.
Right.
And there is no competition. We don't even think about that because we're paving a way. Our right people come to us because we give them a way to see us, hear us, feel us. Yeah, they'll come to us. So it's like, we're so thrilled, Tinosh. And I mean, I love all the texts. Callie, I love that. We love communicating, right? Business mastery women. Progress, talk to us. We actually text in this world. We're like business partners together, no matter where we're at, right? It's so beautiful, but in a different sense.
Thank you, Callie. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the gift that you've given me. And the gift that keeps on giving, right?
Right.
It doesn't stop here. And I'm just so thrilled to be in your Thrive program with the amazing women that are in the group. And I cannot wait for next year to see where you all ladies are and where I'm going to be and where we're all going to be collectively. It's just so exciting. This work is so delicious. It really is so delicious and unlike anything we've ever done in our entire life. So thank you for helping me with fine-tuning Rise with Purpose and helping me see what I couldn't see, and I'm proud of myself that I gave myself that beginner's mindset. I literally just let go of everything, rigid. I've got my MBA, I've got my life certificate, all the certifications. I've done this, I've done many entrepreneurs things, and this is different. This needs someone has done it, they're successful, and they want to teach you. And by the way, Callie shares everything she's got with us. I mean, from content to all the material, Ethan creates the most amazing work, landing pages for us. Everything is just, even our emails that we sent to clients, I'm embarrassed to say, but Callie would do it for us. And it was just it's been such an amazing ride. This program has been so much worth more than what you guys have even charged us. Like it's
Oh,
just been,
yeah.
it's exceeded my expectations for sure.
Oh, thank
So
you,
thank
Tinosh.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.